Hi guys, so I'm back with another video. I wasn't actually going to record this video, and I was thinking that's every reason to make the video. So for people who know me and those who don't, I'm generally like a smiley person all the time. Even when I'm upset, even when I'm angry, even when I'm crying, I'm always smiling. But sometimes, like, you just don't feel like smiling. You're just thinking, what am I smiling about? And this, like, I don't know how to explain it, but you have to use that. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, don't think negative, you have to be positive all the time. But unfortunately, life is not like that. Life is about balance and everything, which means that there's going to be good days and there's going to be bad days. There's going to be bad things that happen in a day. Like, the whole day won't even be bad. There'll be one good thing, but you just might not see it because majority bad stuff happens. But you have to, like, push through it. Literally, you have to push through it. Normally, when I get in, like, a mood, like, I don't really want to do anything, feeling quite down, demotivated, I delete all my social media just so that I can focus and be by myself. But I don't think there's a problem with it, but there's also a problem with it. So for me, I don't mind deleting my Snap because I can talk to my friends after they understand. I don't mind logging out of my personal Insta because there's no need to be on there. But my business Instagram, this is the one that this time I said I'm not going to stop being consistent and doing everything that I'm doing just because I feel down, because it's only temporary. And if I stop, it's gonna affect me and then I have to start up again. And you have to just keep on going and keep on being consistent. And it's not easy. Like, so many people, especially because of social media, no one posts. Well, some people do, but majority of the people don't post how hard it actually is. Even think of the person that's like your favorite, your role model, whatever. If you actually got to meet them and ask them, they'll tell you, especially in the beginning, how hard they actually had to work. Like, nothing comes easy. So it gets on my nerves when people are like, oh, it's easy. Nothing is easy. The only thing that makes it feel easy is the fact that you're doing something you have a passion for. And this is what I want to say. People make it seem like, oh, you can't do something if you don't love it. It's just that it's not as enjoyable. But you can be the best at something that you don't like. It's about how much work you put into. Obviously, you don't want to do that because then you end up like being unhappy anyway because you're doing something you don't like. But the fact is that you can do it. You can do anything. So you just have to make sure that even on days when you're not feeling that motivated, you have to say, cool, I'm not feeling that good today. I'm not really in the mood for none of this, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because if I don't do it, it's not gonna get done. You not doing it now, you still have to do it later. Literally, I feel like this video is for me. If I don't do it now, it's not just gonna magically get done. I have to do it. And so, like, I don't remember what song it is, but Big Sean says, like, my feelings mean nothing to my goals. And it's so true. Okay, cool. Not having the best time. You might be at a really low time in your life, whatever. Things might be, I don't know. Everyone goes through different things. You never know what anyone is going through. So you can only focus on yourself. You know what you're going through. Even if you try and share it, like, people always say, oh, talk about it. And talking about it does help. I'm just learning to talk about it with, like, the people closest to me. But talking about it doesn't solve it. It just helps you to let it go, and then you can find a solution and think how to move forward from whatever situation that you're in. Because only you can get you out of that situation. No one's coming to save me. No one's coming to save you. Only you have the power to, because only you are experiencing it and living in it. No matter if you tell someone every single detail about your situation and how much they try their best to understand, or even if they've been in that situation before, it will still be different because you're still two different people. You've had two different upbringings. Even if it's your siblings, you've had two different life experiences. No one has the same life experience as anybody else. Therefore, their thinking isn't the same. The way that they see certain things, the things that are important to them and that will motivate them to keep on going through. So literally, you have to go inside. You have to think. You have to use your own mind and figure out how you're going to get out of the situation. I used to always try to turn to other people for the answers. So when I was talking about whatever situations, I might like ask, oh, what can I do? And I don't mind asking for advice. I was saying this to my aunt the other day and she was telling me that I'm stubborn because I didn't listen. So I will tell her my situation and I'll ask for advice and I'll consider it. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I want to do and what I think is best for me because it's me. As much as she can try and understand, or anyone can try and understand, which she really does, it's me. It's not you. And we're different. Everyone is different. No matter how similar, we're all different. So I think the main point of this video is that pain is temporary. I also like the saying that pain is the essence or whatever they say, because without all the pain that I've been through in life or that you've been through in life, you wouldn't be who you are now and you wouldn't be where you are now, whether that's in a good place or a bad place, but you're here. That's the bottom line. You're not dead. You're here. You still have your life. So when people, when we say like, there's nothing to lose anyway, there's your life. It's your life. Literally, you can lose your life. You can die. Death is guaranteed. We're always going to die. So we just have to make sure that we live to fulfill ourselves and what makes us happy and chase after passions. Because not everyone wants to work hard on all of that stuff. But I like it. I like doing cultured waste. And you will find something that you like. You just have to look and you have to get out of that. Like, it's so easy to sit in your sadness and just pity yourself, but you can't do that because it doesn't get you anywhere at all. So yeah. I don't know if my energy, like I said, I'm always smiling anyway, so you'll never be able to tell whether I'm good or bad. But the thing is, you'll always be okay because there's always something to be grateful for. So look for it, find it. Even if it's a needle in a haystack, burn the haystack and find the needle. You have to. You always have to find something to be grateful for, and there's like a balance. So find stuff to be grateful for and understand that your situation could be worse, but don't dismiss how you feel or the actual situation, because sometimes like it's external situations are out of our control. We can't control that. The only thing we can control is what we do, how we react to the situation, how we get out of the situation, what we're doing with our time now, and that is literally what is most important. So I don't know how to put it in any other way, but you just have to put your head down and be yourself. Do what you want to do, whether that's dive into like hustling and working, whether that's spending time with your family, whether that's whatever you want to do. I'm not gonna lie, I can't speak for anyone else. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you like. I don't know anything about that stuff. And even if you told me, I still couldn't tell you what to do, because only you can decide. Only I can decide what I want to do. No one. Why would people tell you what to do? cool, you go to work and people tell you what to do, but then you still choose to do it. It's still a choice to go to work and listen. Choosing to listen is a thing. Like, sometimes I have to do it. Obviously, stubbornness is, every trait is good and bad. So stubbornness is bad in the sense that, like, you don't really listen to what anyone else has to say, and sometimes you wind up in trouble and you make mistakes, but that's what happens. You learn from them. And then obviously the good side of stubbornness is that no one can change you. No one can tell you who you are, because you already know. No one can tell me who I am now. And the thing is, it's like this, the way that I grew up and the way that a lot of society is that I don't know how to explain it. We know who we are, but we keep it for ourselves, just in case. Maybe it's like fear of judgment, because everyone judges so much. But then you can tell that people that don't take time to get to know themselves and look in the mirror and admit that, yeah, I've done this stuff and that's good, and I've done this stuff and that's bad, they take the time out of their day to go and judge other people, because no one should be judging anyone. No one is above anyone. We all bleed the same blood. No one should be scared of anyone. You shouldn't fear anything. Like, I don't know how to explain it without just saying it. But it's all things that we've heard before, because these are things that, like, people tell you when you're growing up, like, oh, just be yourself, don't be scared. But because of stuff like in school, bullying, like on social media, trolling, people are just like, no, like, the world doesn't need to meet the real them. But I'm telling you, they do. You don't have to be famous, but just be you. That's all that you can do. That's all that you have control over. Being yourself. So you just have to make the decision to. And then it kind of just gets not easier, but sort of easier in terms of like overthinking and stuff, because you don't have to do that, because it's you. You're just making the decisions that are best and right for you. And that's where like confidence and feeling confident and having confidence comes in, because like, you know that you can trust the first thought that comes into your head. Obviously after a while, no negotiation. Do you get it? Like it's really cool. But yeah, this video, I'm rambling on now. Like I said, I stopped planning my videos, so I just talk. But you just have to keep on pushing through it and understand that it is temporary. Tough times never last. Only tough people last, and you have to be tough. And being tough doesn't mean that you don't cry. I'm a Pisces. I cry. I cry. But it means that you don't give up. It means that you don't procrastinate. It means that you don't, like, stop what you're doing. You just keep on going. Go harder, in fact. When you feel demotivated, go even harder. And I promise you, you'll feel so much better when you're doing it. If you like this video or don't like it, like or dislike the video. If you have something to say or ask, positive or negative, then comment. If you feel like someone needed to hear this, then share it with them. And follow Culture the Waste on Instagram. I'll see you in the next video.